It's been a year since I made my first and last video. I sat here almost exactly a year ago and made a list of New Year's resolutions. Things I genuinely wanted to do and changes I wanted to make. One of those things I wanted to start was making and posting videos here. Video and long-form content has always been a big interest of mine, and it was something I wanted to pursue myself as well. I'm talking in past tense, but it's still very much a big interest of mine. I don't think a day went by without me being on this site. But then I just kind of vanished. I say kind of because I posted a few shorts since then, but I didn't even keep up with that. I have a TikTok and an Instagram as well, but I haven't been good at keeping up with those either. I just kind of pop in for a few weeks at a time and then disappear for months. And it's not because I'm not passionate about what I'm doing. I love sharing things and putting things out there for others to discover. I'm an artist at heart. I want to create art and share it with the world. Sure, no one is really watching or tuning in, but I haven't really given anyone a reason to come back. I'm too flaky. So if it's not a loss of passion or creativity, why do I keep ghosting? There's a few reasons. One of my biggest ones is that I am very chronically ill, or as doctors would say, and a word I'm uncomfortable describing myself with, is disabled. I've had my social media accounts for almost 6 years now, but not long after making them and starting short-form content creation, I got really sick and I was no longer able to do any of the things I loved. Yeah, it was hard, but I hated acting like something was wrong. I'm a very private person, and being honest felt too vulnerable. So I just pretended nothing was wrong and tried to keep up with creating things. It did eventually get to be too much, and the spaces that I built slowly crumbled. I've just been slowly losing followers for years now because I disappeared. And I'm not trying to make anyone feel sorry for me because I lost any smidgen of relevance I had. I don't blame people for not sticking around. I had the perfect setup for what could turn into a career path, and I blew it. Well, my health ruined it for me. But content wasn't important to me during this period. I've been told several times that I could have died, so I know I made the right decision when I dropped everything. But I never healed. I never got better. I've just been learning how to live with it. I still can't do things the way that I used to. I live at a new pace now, and it is so much slower than how I used to live. One of my biggest fears is not doing the most. I'm scared of being too lazy or not trying hard enough. So I tend to push myself too hard and set myself back several steps. You can't push too hard when you're sick, and I know that, but doing nothing makes me feel like a failure, a loser. So navigating those feelings while being forced to slow down feels like a roller coaster ride. Being sick wasn't the only thing holding me back from my passions. I also have a horrible fear of failure and being perceived. My social anxiety extends to parts of the internet where people don't even know who I am. I'm terrified of putting myself out there. Embarrassment, humiliation are also some of my biggest fears, which is funny considering my hobbies and interests. I want to put myself out there, but I'm terrified of doing so. I don't like how something turned out, or if I think it's too cringy after I post it, I delete it. I have more deleted content than posted content on any of my accounts. Private everything in fear of internet rejection, and I just automatically assume anything I post is the worst thing that's ever been posted. So here I am, 1 year later. What exactly am I planning on doing now? A few things, actually. Done with the broad goals like post more or draw more. I can't be trusted with goals that aren't specific. I need to get hyper-specific to force action. One thing I want to do is to create more video content that I would actually enjoy watching. I watch a large variety of things on YouTube, and I want those interests to reflect in my own creations. Love chatty voiceover videos where the creator is just doing productive tasks or a hobby they enjoy while talking about literally anything. It's a goal of mine to branch out and try that this year. Some things I enjoy doing that would go well with a video like that are painting, drawing, organizing, gaming, things along those lines. I also love videos where people try new things, so that's also something I want to try showcasing. Putting more personality into what I do is also something I want to try. Maybe another reason why no one stuck around is because I come off boring online. I know I do. It's okay. I'm too private about literally everything in my life, even when it comes to the shows and games that I like. I don't know why my first instinct is to hide everything. I'm sure it stems from embarrassment, but I want to stop doing that. It prevents me from fully enjoying things, so I want to talk about what I like more. Some ideas that fall into this category are sketchbook flip-throughs, showcasing various collections I have, maybe even vlogging experiences. Because I am someone that forgets big moments and memories, I record and take pictures of everything, so maybe a digital scrapbook or an archive would be good too. Content aside, I have smaller goals for this year as well. I like organizing and downsizing are on everyone's list of resolutions, but that doesn't make them any less important. I feel most at ease when my space is clean and tidy, so I want to optimize what I have so that it brings me joy again. I've also had a major fixation on snail mail clubs recently. Whether I join one or start one of my own, I want to do something involving this new interest. I want to embrace my fixations rather than hide them away. I just want to enjoy things more. Okay, now that I've gotten all of that off my chest and my new list of resolutions is complete, that concludes this video. Thank you for watching if you made it this far. It means the world to me, and I hope I can create a space that people wish to come back to. Hopefully I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.